All right, what are we doing today, kids? You know what? We're going to go over a Black Sabbath song that is known for all the wrong reasons. It's a song called "SWEETLEAF," and I will explain as we go. So, here we go. So obviously it's about smoking weed, and I'm sure all of you have heard that riff before. It's been probably used a lot. Red Hot Chili Peppers ripped it off for the end of "Give It Away Now." Don't believe me? Go check it out. It's the same thing. This song, let's see, let's give a little bit of history of my love of Black Sabbath, which leads us back to Faith No More. I bought the Faith No More tape, the real thing, when it came out. As soon as I heard that song "Epic," I wanted it. I love the band. I bought the album, and the last track on that tape was "War Pigs." I did not know at the time it was a cover of Black Sabbath by Faith No More. I was listening to it, reveling in its awesomeness, and my dad came in and he says, "Hey, this sounds like Ozzy." I'm like, "Ozzy?" Ozzy I knew from the 80s. It was Ozzy Osbourne. So I look at the liner notes, and it says written by John Osbourne, Bill Ward, Geezer Butler, and Tony Iommi. I'm like, John Osbourne, that must be his real name. So this is, I'm like, who is this? You know? And he said, "Oh, it's Black Sabbath." It's like, Black Sabbath? That's like the coolest sounding band name I ever heard. So I checked him out, and I found a record. A friend of mine had a record called "Master of Reality," and that was the Black Sabbath album. This is the first track on the album. So this is the first Black Sabbath song I heard on vinyl. And it blew my mind. Won't you listen? When I first met you, didn't realize I can't forget you for your surprise. You introduced me to my mind and left me wanting you and your kind. That just chunky dirge da 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 just keeps repeating. It's just a heavy, thick, dirty riff, and just I love the drums in it. They're so simple, but it's so fucking awesome. Listen to the bass. Geezer Butler is one of my all-time favorite bass players, and he was a guitar player. They started this band and they needed a bass player. He's like, "Well, I'll play bass," so he just picked up a bass and started playing. So the way he plays is kind of unorthodox, and it's his own thing, and he's one of my favorites, man. And listen to what he does in this song. Oh, yeah. Back into that rhythm with a little bit of harmony on the rhythm. It's just cool, man. Very freaking cool. For you guys, on the left is it the left? So on the left is Bill Ward. That's Ozzy. And then Tony Iommi and Geezer Butler on the right. My life was empty, for it may seem kind of boring. It's a pretty, mellow tempo kind of song. It's heavy, but it's not fast. But believe me, the solo section's coming up.
I love you sweetly, though you get here. Oh yeah.
So, a lot of you know I've been listening to this band called Bandmate, and they're an amazing band. They're up with my top bands ever. They're amazing. And when I heard them the first time, I thought of Black Sabbath, because the way they play during a solo section is the way Black Sabbath plays in this solo section. Everybody gets a fucking solo. How cool is that? Just everybody go nuts, and it's just so fun. The first time I heard it, I'm like, what? I told me, I'm like, Dad, they like all three of them took a solo. It's a guitar solo, bass drum solo, drum solo. It's awesome. Right back into an awesome groove.
Come on now. Try it out. Great people don't know what you're about. They put you down and shut you out.
So as far as lyrics go, these are they're pretty basic, pretty face value lyrics. I don't know who wrote these lyrics. I know Geezer wrote most of the lyrics, and probably the most introspective lyrics, talking about religion and good and evil and all that stuff. It was written by Geezer. I don't know if he did this or not, but either way, it's just a fun, kind of simple song, and then it just has a killer solo section on it. It's a cool tool, man. If you haven't got into Black Sabbath, get into Black Sabbath.
You gave to me a new belief, and soon the world will love you sweetly. Oh yeah, baby. Come on now. Oh yeah. Drop me out, baby. All right. Oh yeah. I want you out of the sweet deep. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Just a great song, man. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Good stuff. And I listened to, the Ozzy Sabbath. Beyond that, I don't like it. I know everybody's going to shit on me because of it, but I just don't like it. Without Ozzy, they changed up how they played, how they approached the music and everything after Ozzy left. They fired him, what the fuck ever. And every replacement afterwards just wasn't the same, so I don't even bother. I've tried listening to other songs, but just it's not right. So there's my take on Black Sabbath, Sweetleaf. I would love to go over like a whole shitload of their songs because there's so many good ones. There's some bad ones, but there's so many good ones. And stuff like this kicked off what we know is metal today. Yes, there's other factors involved. I'm not saying they're the only creators of it, but they're the goddamn godfathers. So there it is, man. Black Sabbath. Little easy Thursday video. See you in the next one. I'm out of here.